Why is there like Patrick has bars above and below? I don't know what's up with that. All right, let's
I
see.
don't see no
I think.
bars.
I
Oh,
can
I see it.
restart.
I don't see no bars.
I see it. Okay, don't worry about it. I think it's all
Let's see.
good.
I'll
It's all
see what
good.
it looks like when
Yeah.
it pops up.
For some reason, he has to look sexier than me and you now. You know,
Hey, if you
it's
got it,
like
flaunt it.
maximum sexiness on BFP now that he's a megastar. You
Yeah. So
know.
what's going on with it? Well,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
talk
So
about that.
anyway, we're live here. If you guys
There are
just
bars. I got to figure it out.
yeah, this is what goes on. This is gonna probably go on through the whole thing. What's up to everyone? Shout out to you guys that are coming in right now. Smash the thumbs up, share this, all that kind of good stuff. Of course, I'm gonna ask you guys to go to hankstrange.com, sign up for our email list. If you want to know, this is the most important thing that you could do to stay in touch with us. Lots of shenanigans continue to go on. We're going to talk about some of those. But hankstrange.com is the place to go. And you look around the site. We've got links there underneath Strangerholics that tells you how to find us on all the different places, because there's still places getting the plug pulled on them. We're also selling patches. You can do this and help support us. This is this one right here is the blaster patch. This is the broadcasting patch, as well as we have. I should have made this 2020 looks pretty good compared to 2021, but I made it 2020 was hell in a handbasket, which it was going to be crazier this year. So you can buy all of that on hankstrange.com. Go to Ballistic Ink. We've got links out there. Get this very cool Lot Lao shirt right here. And that being said, let's see what Babyface P is. Okay.
Listen, just keep on rolling. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I am gonna press that button and go live. Here we go right now. I mean, we are already live, but let's open it up. There we go.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange
Boom!
Situation.
All right. Smash that
Lifestyles
subscribe
of the
button.
lost
Smash
and
those thumbs ups. Ring the bell, Walter. Ring the bell. Holy moly!
That's loud, really?
Oh my God! You should rewatch that.
I wasn't even smacking. I wasn't smacking it hard or nothing.
It just
You were phrasing.
crushes that microphone.
You weren't smacking it hard.
Yeah, I wasn't smacking it hard. Yeah.
Phrasing. All right, we are live. Let's see the jazz hands. Come on, it's free for all Monday. There we go, jazz hands. We are live. I hope you got your big girl panties on. It's Monday. It's MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, in America. Respect to Martin Luther King out there. I don't know if we're going to get into any specific thing or whatever about that, but yeah, it's MLK Day. I'm here, though. I'm working because this is going to be a short week this week because getting on the road, which we'll talk about somewhere here in a moment. But shout out to all you guys who are out there joining us right now. Please do try to share this if you can. Also, big shout out to TUSC Firearms crypto payments. I've got some snippets that are up on the main channel about TUSC if you're curious to see what that is, and there's also a full podcast. Basically, it is a cryptocurrency, a lot like Bitcoin, that we can use to buy and sell things to each other in our world, which of course is going to be one of the ways they're going to try to cut us off. This is podcast episode number 704, Free for All Monday with Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms. There he goes. And of course, BFP, getting all super sexy, you know.
I'm going to try better next time, but for now.
Okay, I don't know. He's going to try better next time.
Because I have a new lens to try out.
I see. Yeah. We are his experimenting ground.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna experiment to get perfect here, and then blow up on YouTube.
Right.
Get big in vlogging things.
Do we get residuals? Do me and Walter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, the paycheck is as usual, 0% on $0 paid.
Right.
So.
That's all right. I'll take it. I told you I'll pay you in TUSC if you guys sign up. Sign up for TUSC. I will when I get my TUSC coin in, because TUSC is obviously sponsoring us. When I get TUSC coin in, I will shave off a couple of those TUSC coins. Yeah, some shekels. I'll make it rain. That's so funny. But yeah, just to get you guys involved, I think that'll be fun. And then also, no one could say, technically, I would be the boss.
You're the TUSC mob boss?
Yeah. If not that either one of you really cares about any kind of authority. Everyone does their thing around here. That's basically how it works. So, but I'm sure. Listen, you never know, man. If you what happened if you would have had some Bitcoin right now?
Oh God, I would not be. Well, no, I'd still be the same. But
I would say 4 Bitcoins is worth $120,000 plus. Do you know that?
Dude, and it makes me sad because
Yeah.
I remember the option to buy in for like $300 a coin back in my Groove Shark days.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, first off, I didn't make enough money to afford that. You know, I was fresh out of college. But second off, I was like, I ain't putting $300.
That's a lot of money.
That's crazy.
When you first come out of college and you're getting that some kind of paycheck.
I think I was making like just at 18 grand a year. So I wasn't making a whole lot. And I was like, I ain't fucking $300. This is a lot of money. I can't do that.
Yeah, Kioski says, here's your 3 TUSC worth, 0.00042.
Yeah.
But listen, it's going to grow. It's going to grow because we are going to need it. CB says, VA had a lobby day today. Guns and Gadgets was there with Coda Boy. Awesome. We'll probably get into that here in a second. How was you guys? So, how was the weekend for you guys? It's a long weekend, but I don't know. Do you
No long weekend. Where's the long weekend?
do you blonde hair, blue eyed dudes celebrate Martin Luther King Day?
Listen, my company gives me the time off. I'm not working. Screw that, you know?
I was at the shop today.
Do you at least watch the speech? I have
No.
a dream
No.
that one day little black boys, little
Is that
black
how it
boys
goes?
can go ahead. No, it's something like that. I mean, respect to it. You never heard it? You must have heard it
I've
once.
heard it,
at least.
I've
Come on,
heard
you
it.
went.
I've heard it
You were
many
educated
times.
in America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was alive then.
yeah. You were. Yeah, exactly.
I was a youngling, but I was alive then. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. What? LV Louis Cipher says, I have a pair of 164K checks in my possession. That's right, 164 grand times 2.
Are they work related? Is your company
Yeah.
spending?
He's
on
in
something?
Vegas. That's I think.
Oh.
Correct me if
Is
I'm
LV
wrong
Louis
here.
Cipher a high roller?
Yeah, I could be wrong about this because I can't. I'm terrible with names and stuff. But I think he's in Vegas and he's like a real estate dude or something in Vegas.
Oh, good for him.
But
Good for him.
is the Vegas real estate market popping right now?
I think real estate in general.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a good question. It's better than it was, but with the economy and nobody going to Vegas because there's nothing to do, I don't know. My sister left. But
Well,
I don't know exactly.
but agents make money whether people are buying or selling. It's just if you get into a crash, I guess it's kind of like it's tough, but but yeah, that's interesting. Maybe he'll let us know. But what he did say is now it's time to start eyeballing me some MP5s and RDIAS.
Listen, just do me a favor. Take one of those checks, head on down to your local AD, and pick me up a Batman, please. I can get you the real the number. It's like something BL-BLK. Grab one of those, send it my way. Much appreciated.
If anyone wants to know, he's talking about Rolexes. I don't even know if that's the thing. Like only probably the bums on the streets in Vegas have Rolexes.
Oh yeah, that's not a.
Who knows?
Excuse me, it's not a Patek or a an AP.
Yeah.
I'll take a Rolex. Long term, I'll take a Rolex.
Yeah, Rolex is a good
Rolexes
value.
don't go up and down. They're not trendy. They're always good.
Yeah. Kioski says home sales builders are doing fine. Yeah, when Babyface gets that next, right now, Babyface, he's focused. He's obsessed. He wants that next the one viral. I never have ever had a viral video. Ever.
But
I've been doing this 8 years.
Squelched it.
I know, but you're obsessed
Virality
now.
got the thumb of the man on it, and it just.
He
could've
is
kept
in
going. It would've
vengeance
hit 10
mode.
million
He's in
views.
He's in
It really
vengeance
would
mode right now. Vengeance mode. How many where's it at right now?
Oh God, I don't even want to look. I stopped looking because
Did it go just complete standstill when they hit you?
100% static. Let's
Damn it.
see.
Me and Walter were getting ready for our Rolexes.
I know I would have done it had I got the money.
Yeah. I wanted a
wasn't
Yacht
holding my
Master.
breath.
I wanted a Yacht Master personally.
3.6 million views, and I think it's completely static. It gets about 60 views an hour, down from about
Yeah, it's
6,000.
doing more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably turned it off in India.
Yeah.
Turn it off everywhere.
Aztec Warrior says gun manufacturers are doing fine as well. Oh yeah, they're doing well. They're doing well. How are you guys doing, Walter? Can we discuss
We're
that?
doing all right.
Yeah.
Doing all right, but you got to remember what's coming up. So don't get all giddy and get all nutty and shit. Like like we're rolling, because soon as Creepy Joe and the Hoe get into office,
With the hoe.
the Hoe, that's what I said.
Yeah. I heard you loud and clear both times.
You're gonna see some serious shit go down. So
Yeah.
just don't start crying when it comes time, because I told you so.
Yeah. There's definitely ups and downs in our future. Let's see. Appalachian Gunrunner says the nail that sticks out gets hammered, and Babyface stood out.
Yep.
I did. No, I did. I it was kind of a test bed to test the water, dip my toe in, see what happened. Because it wasn't like I was making a ton of money on it anyway, so I didn't lose out super big. So I know what not to do in the future.
But those people that would have been seeing it were also seeing your other stuff.
It's true. I've slowed down, but I'm still my sub count is back to kind of what it was.
Yeah.
So it not a huge hit.
So one thing I could say is that sometime around the time when you were going up, I didn't have anything like that going on, but I noticed I bumped up a little bit. That's completely fallen off the face of the planet right now. That just, like, everything was going, was going up nicely, and then zoop.
It's so sad that literally one person in an office somewhere that just doesn't like me because of things that I believe in or whatever can say, nope, nothing for you. You don't get any piece of that pie. Sorry.
But going another subject, my Dirtfoot Racing channel, the video that has the most views right now is the one where I'm just making sparks.
People love that.
People
stuff.
like that.
Cut and frame in half with sparks and stuff.
People like that, yeah.
You know what I think you should do? And by the way, if you guys are feeling sparks off of Walter right now, based on his hunk of manliness, hold on, let me show. Wait, Walter, let's show it again. For the folks out there, for the ladies that missed it. Look, that's called the iceberg.
Cramping up. Cramping up.
Yeah. The iceberg just came out. You know what you should do, Walter?
Yes, sir.
Babyface, if you want to do this, you have to do it a different way. This is free advice for Walter. Okay. Now, obviously, Safety Harbor sponsors the show, so it's not really free, but like nothing is in this world. Walter, you go shirtless. Go shirtless and do some sparky stuff. Oh, it's on.
Catch my hair on fire?
Yeah. Go shirtless and do the, do the.
No, it's
and
not
even you could get Peggy to like do the fake tattoos on you or something like that.
The camera will white out.
It might be Babyface. I think I said something before. Like Babyface, you got to do a car wash thing, like in little shorts.
Not that long ago, I might have considered it, but now that I got a dad belly going in, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not even a father, and I already have a dad belly starting. I don't know if I want it.
It's a pre dad belly.
I'm prepping for it.
LB Louis Cypher, that's not the way you address that.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
because it's not a clone. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to clean that up. You mentioned he who shall not be mentioned.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
So, yeah.
But no, not really, not at the moment, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I did some for, like I said, I did that little order for the government types, but they provided their own shot. Right now, you can't get donor shotgun. That's one of the problems. Not Remington. You could get it, but it's hard to get. So I have enough aggravation in my day. I don't need to call distributors to be told no.
Yeah.
So it's like calling an old girlfriend, just be told no.
Right.
Come.
Yeah. So a bunch of stuff. Let's try to be structured here, okay? As folks are coming in, lots of people enjoy. Lots of people enjoy the free for all Mondays, which is really free for all and not really structured. But how was you guys' weekends? How was it? Seriously.
Okay.
Productive for me. I Saturday I went in the shop, and what did I do first? Oh, I finished hooking up the plasma cutter. Plasma table is working.
That's nice.
Yeah, sparks.
Babyface,
Lots of
we be
sparks.
getting stuff plasma cut right now.
I'm figuring out what I can make. How can I make money off of somebody else's equipment?
I already did a DFR logo. We did some little DFR, Dirt Racing little logo things, letters cut out.
Nice.
I did that Saturday. I fixed one of the things on the mini bike need to be finished, and I fixed that. And I went to a party / gathering of people with no mask on, which is awesome.
Ooh, oh God.
Real
Yeah.
peeps.
Living on the brink of extinction. We are.
Yeah. Okay, so before we go to Babyface to see what he did, I've got a couple of requests for the plasma cutter. First of all, Pirate Skull. Come on. I need a pirate skull. I just got a pirate ship, which we'll talk about later, but I just basically got a pirate ship, and it needs... I'm going to be learning, like, port starboard, avast, whatever that means.
Pirate
So,
ship.
yeah, I need that,
Just please don't run a manly ship, okay?
Right.
Go to look Saturday Night Live, old Saturday Night Live, John Belushi.
Yeah.
A manly ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also I would like to get I don't know, I would like to get something for my dog that I could put like where I buried him. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Walter
can. I can draft something up for you.
Yeah.
So you basically, obviously you're cutting out things, so you have to.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll get the shape or something like that. I don't know what's cool to do.
Yeah, that was and Sunday we went mini bike riding.
Mini bike riding, yeah.
With some of the local folks in the Central Florida area over near Champions Gate, over towards Orlando, area.
Did you see that mini bike I sent you pictures of? Because that was badassery. I'm trying to see if I can find it and show the people, Walter.
Which mini?
I sent you a link to a mini bike yesterday. I guess you didn't get it. It was on Tumblr. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to throw it up for the folks right now.
I'm not on Tumblr, so I can't look at it.
Oh, okay, so here, I'm putting it up on the screen right now. Look at that. Tell me that is not sexiness. Let's see if we can go. Look at this is like a cafe racer mud mini bike kind of. This is awesome, Walter. I want one of these.
Trump says Trump just dropped the bomb, which he should have done a year and a half ago, by the way.
Okay, yeah. John Crump.
Not to take away from your mini bike greatness, but
okay, when you see that, I want to put in my order
that
for that to be built.
Cool. That is very cool. That gets the thumbs up on my end.
I want one of those, Walter. I want one of those, please, sir.
That's very that's actually looking at that same premise. There's guys that have used that's like a mini bike engine. There's guys that have used the larger type engines, like Honda engines and stuff.
Yeah,
and they're real badass. So
yeah, Walter, I'm in for that build. I will make a video and put it up on Stranger Palooza, which, if you guys don't know, that's where all my car stuff goes up on. So you guys want to go? Do you want to cut short Patrick's thing and then we'll go to the breaking news?
I bought a new camera.
Yes, you bought a new camera. Okay, but which we will talk about.
This was thanks to everybody that watches my podcast. It came from my channel. It all is going to come from YouTube money. So thank you.
Do you see that?
And it will go back to being.
That was a Freudian slip. He's going to be doing his own podcast next.
Shh,
I'm pretty sure. But this is kind of like your podcast.
I am not setting up to do what you do.
If I kick the bucket, I bequeath it to you and Walter.
I'll have to take it over and then it becomes mine. Yeah. So what is the breaking news? I am actually
let's do this. Let's do this here. Executive orders. By the way, there's a ton of executive orders coming out from Trump, which you guys will see between today and the 20th. Executive order, I haven't read this, on ensuring democratic accountability in agency rulemaking. By the power vested in me, it hereby orders Perp 1. American democracy operates on principles of consent and governed. Regular elections for the Congress and the President and the Vice President of the United States are designed to ensure that the officials responsible for making and executing the order are held accountable to American people. The President chooses federal agency heads who exercise executive authority and implement his regulatory agenda. In electing the President, thereby having a role in choosing the individuals who govern them. However, some agencies have chosen to blur these lines of democratic accountability by allowing career officials to authorize, approve, and serve As the final word on regulations, this practice transfers the power to set rules governing Americans' daily lives from the president, acting through his executive subordinates.
That sounds like he's talking about ETF.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know that that's necessarily what he's
Yeah,
talking. I don't know.
yeah.
Crump, can you give us a? Can you give us a?
I'm trying to go
little-
through this and see what it is. Obviously, now, how long can these executive orders even stay?
They can be overturned by the next executive.
The next, it will be. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Is it
They
will
usually
absolutely-
don't. Trump didn't. I don't know. Did he overdo any of Obama?
He overturned some Obama ones first thing.
But he.
Yeah. There's
But
going to
then
be... There's So, Crump, if
Biden's
you're...
gonna overturn a bunch of shit.
The whole DECA thing, or DACA, whatever that was, with the illegal kids and all that, the dream weavers, the dream seekers, or whatever that was an executive order too, and the courts upheld it for some reason. So
Because the courts are no longer apolitical.
Right. Yeah.
You look at who appointed the judges. Voted in judges, obviously local judges are probably a little more accountable, but you look who elected or appointed the judges at the top, and you can pretty much guess which way they're going to lean on a case. Like, it's not hard.
Nope.
And it's a problem. That's a real problem for anybody that's not aware.
Yeah. Crump says he can come on for a second. Hold on, because he's got to explain that to us. Let's get him on here and figure this
Seat
out.
somewhere. Don't go walking around with your cell phone like last time.
He's hyper. He's more hyperactive more than you.
reporting live from. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Let's get Crump in on here. All right, Crumpy, what's up?
Hi.
Okay, you're it. Hold on, I'm gonna get everyone situated in here. There you go. Okay, what's up?
All right, I'll only put my earphones so I can hear you guys better.
Mhm.
All right, so basically what this executive order says is that they a couple different things. One, only a presidential appointee can make rules in rulemaking.
Mm-hmm.
No, Regina and Marvin are not appointees, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like everyone else who's made the rules on home stocks and everything else, they're not appointees either.
Mm-hmm.
So it will affect that. Also, they have like 180 days, I believe it was, to go ahead and present any rules that were made outside those regulations, which is all ATF rules. And they have to present a report showing their good calls for making those rules.
Okay.
So they have to justify every rule that they made. I'm like,
It's too late at this point, though, isn't it? Like,
I do believe it's too late, but this was targeted directly at ATF.
good to know. Okay.
I was going to say, who else is it pushed?
It might have been good if he actually appointed someone. I don't know, 2 years ago,
Well,
3 years ago.
don't say that because he was going to appoint someone who was an anti-gunner.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he should have found a better replacement when that fell through. Yeah.
Then again, he could have just rescinded both those people's extensions on their working too many years in the government and just have them removed.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So this might cut them off until Biden goes in there and does something else for a couple of days or something, right?
They'll go in and in that 180-day period, they'll bring their stuff to Biden's administration, and Biden's administration will go, "Yep, bump stock should be banned."
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit too late.
Mm-hmm.
It does give them a little bit of a headache.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Go through and look through other stuff because they're not going to probably rescind it right away because they got a bunch of other stuff that they're trying to rescind, like on the DACA stuff. So it's going to take them a little while to get around to this.
Mm-hmm.
So it will tie up to ATF a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but why not? I don't know, man. Why not just fire those dudes? How about that?
I don't know. That's what I've been saying for a while.
Yeah, just fire those dudes on the way out, and then make it where at least if they want them back, they'll have to go through, jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get them back in there.
Yeah. The thing is, the people under them, I don't think they're any better.
No.
Yeah. Dude abides. I'm gonna put Dude abides comment up here. He says Trump 4 years saw more anti-gun ATF quote unquote rulemaking, i.e., playing semantic games by unconstitutional, legal, dirty tricks redefinition, than the abomination of desolation regime ever did.
He didn't rein them in. He never reined them in like he should have.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course,
And,
Atomic Bull says, can't Biden just overturn it? I guess yes, he can also do.
Isn't there? Would you say that maybe part of the reason why he didn't spend the time reining them in is because he was too busy getting blindsided by everything else, possibly?
It doesn't take any time to do that. Just like he wrote an executive order, he can do the same thing to those guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
From what I hear, it was Ivanka that was basically pushing him on different gun issues.
Okay.
She is not
in not a good direction, right? She was,
Yeah, but she was just us.
Well, why? So with everything that we heard and all the myths about Don Jr., why wouldn't he put that in Don Jr.'s lap instead of Ivanka? I mean, what's the,
Don Jr. wanted it, but Ivanka wanted it, and he likes Ivanka more.
Okay.
The basic, seriously, that's it.
Yeah, it's been a mess. It's been a mess. And I think that's why, to me, it's probably time for everyone to wake up out of their slumber and have to deal with Biden and then get organized and figure out how to push back here and get the White House back and get Congress and the Senate back. If people care to do that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys I have a lot of faith in Republican politicians out there, because I don't, to be honest. I'm
going to tell you I don't have a lot of faith in American people, because I don't.
That's
not
true.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
In '94, when they flipped things, there was no Twitter, there was no Facebook, there was all these different social medias where people getting influenced by. There wasn't all the different things you could watch at night to get tranquilized. That wasn't around then. So
yeah.
Get this. I was coming back from New York, and we stopped at a rest stop, and they already renamed it like the Biden rest stop. What? Rest stop.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot of that. And here's another, I'm just going to quickly throw this up here. There's another executive order that he signed not too long ago. Trump executive order expands access to concealed carry permits for federal prosecutors, judges, etc. John, you could tell me what you think about this, but this, I guess, is so that if you were in law enforcement for a certain period of time, it kind of makes it easier for you to get that. I don't know if it's 50 or 48 state. I guess it's all states that you can get a carry permit to go in all states.
It's for like the federal prosecutors, like DAs.
Yeah, and I think judges as well, who might be. I mean, you can mute, babyface. Judges as well that might be in danger, right?
Yeah. Judges might be in danger too.
Yeah.
Although, see Nancy Pelosi, the reason why she doesn't want Bobart carrying and other carrying, because she's worried that they might kill her.
No, I didn't. Is that what she said?
Yeah.
She's worried they might do something to her.
Yeah, so that's why they're trying to get rid. She's trying to get rid of conservative for Congress.
Yeah. That is total.
Poor Nancy.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Poor Nancy.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think that Biden is going to agree to any previous, not rules, but unspoken etiquette for a former president, and not just like blanketly reverse all of Trump's things? Well, the thing is so when Trump becomes the former president, I guess there was a unwritten rule that they didn't really go after too many of the executive orders. I'm thinking the Biden's just going to go in there and go all across the board because they've already established, hey, we don't even feel this guy's presidency was legitimate.
I was just going to say, think about the fact that they're trying to impeach somebody who will no longer be in office, which isn't constitutionally relevant. Mm-hmm. Do you think they care about any of that?
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're trying to impeach him that no longer in office. once you get impeached, you cannot run for that office again. So it's like
Yeah, but you have to be tried and convicted, don't
Yeah,
you?
you're not gonna. It's not gonna get it to trial.
Just that vote of that doesn't mean squat. You don't get any record from that. I mean, you got to be tried in the Senate.
Yeah.
I would think.
you can be tried in the Senate and be impeached after you're out of office.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets crazy. Len Holt, go ahead, Walt.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Len Holt has a question. He says, why are the troops on the ground in D.C. being vetted by the FBI?
Oh, because there's an inside conspiracy that those troops are going to go after Biden during the inauguration.
Yeah, that basically they think that that the troops are tied in with extremist groups, so-called extremist groups, like the Proud
People fed up.
whatever.
I
I've
think
talked
that's.
to the boys, and they're not planning on any violence or anything on election.
Yeah. Go ahead, Walt. What was your question?
I think that's called a coup, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's called a coup, right?
Now they're just seeing enemies everywhere, and they're
Well, because-
overdoing
and
the
they-
word
and they say- and they-
insurgency.
and they-
That wasn't a
and they say
freaking
all this stuff.
insurgency that just happened. That's nothing. I've seen bigger insurgencies in freaking, West African nations than that. Come on now. That was nothing right there. You know.
They say all this because their weak-minded followers are so scared of their shadow. You know that. Let's get the mask on. Get the mask back on, quick. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. Let's see. Did you have anything else? I'm trying to see if there were any other questions for Brian Quick says Crump's audio sucks. There you go. Got that.
On my phone.
Yeah, he's on his phone. He doesn't have his usual
I don't have my
setup
camera
right now. Yeah.
I just got back in, so just
Yeah.
trying to get everything.
Yeah, he's not ready for this. But yeah, so what do you expect coming out now? Do you expect executive orders? What kind of stuff? Who do you expect to be pardoned? Can we get a pardon for FPS Russia? Do you think that's going to happen?
No.
Would be awesome.
Oh, damn it.
You really?
If I could talk to Trump personally, if I could pick up the phone and have access to his orange tinted earlobes, I would say, dude, can you please pardon FPS Russia so that he can own guns again? Thank you very much.
Well, I know. I talked to Roger Stone, and he was like, "Yeah, I want a pardon, but I don't know if it's going to happen, and I really don't care."
Oh, okay. Yeah, but there's probably going to be a ton of pardons, right?
Oh, there always is.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, probably in the next couple of days you'll see tons of pardons. From what I'm hearing, he might preemptively pardon all his kids.
Can you do that? Is that really?
Mm-hmm.
No, because a preemptive pardon for me is basically the purge. Can you preemptively pardon them for what?
Anything that was done illegal during the time that he was in office.
Oh, okay. I don't. I don't know. Huh?
That's still crazy. It's like,
Yeah. I think. By the way, BWE Firearms, shout out to him. I hope he's feeling better. He says the Senate can only try sitting politicians. They have no jurisdiction over trying private citizens. But also, you know what? I think after Trump is out of office, them going after Trump or anyone in his family is only going to keep the Trump name in the front of the news instead of theirs.
if they were smart, they would let it all go because it would work in their favor to not keep dredging this up. But if they're vindictive, they're going to go after him and make themselves look bad in the eyes of more of the public, I guess. And it's going to make people more angry.
Yeah, I don't think so. So what was it? Hold on a second. I got a couple of comments here. Heather Strupp says they said around 100 and probably tomorrow. 42 Chilled says rapper Lil Wayne is expected to be among the 100 people pardoned by President Donald Trump in the president's final days. That'll be interesting if that goes down. Maybe that's why Lil Wayne was selling the rights to all his stuff and getting that 100 million together. You know, did you ever hear the song A Milli, A Milli, A Milli? You guys don't even listen to hip hop music. You guys are corny. Okay.
Conservative got removed from all the platforms.
Which conservative rapper?
Topher or something like that.
Really? Is that the guy that was blowing up lately, doing a bunch of music videos and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Night Train has an interesting thought here. Trump should pardon the patriot Snowden and the reporter Assange.
Yep.
With
Sure, why not?
that. You know, that would be
Why not?
very interesting.
Won't happen. I
Yeah.
don't think it'll happen.
Yeah. So James Miller gave us a super chat, $5. He says, best idea tonight, pardon all Americans and companies who disobey any of the anti-gun laws passed. Yeah, pardon everyone who went up to the Capitol, including all the liberal dudes who are out there, all the Antifa people that
Can
are
you
coming out of the
imagine
woodwork.
if he did that? They would go nuts.
Hmm.
Oh my God, they would go nuts if he was like, yeah, blanket pardon for everybody. Deal with it. They would
Yeah.
go AV. Oh.
Yeah, Atomic Bull says pardon Rittenhouse. I'm not. That's once again. I don't know if that's
Can't.
possible.
He's a state case, not a federal case.
Yeah.
The governor has to pardon.
Yeah, and Brian Quick says rap hasn't been good for decades. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. There's a couple of songs I like. But I like the guy who says I don't want a handgun. I need an AK. I love that.
Hanks
line.
into that WAP,
Yeah, I need that.
and that's not a derogatory term.
Right.
I'm saying it like that.
Hey, man.
Medium WAP. Yeah.
Easy WAP, man. My family's Italian, remember?
Exactly.
Oh my God. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I'm married.
How about some Polish jokes? You
Yeah.
never see. There's been no Polish riots, has
Yeah.
there?
I think he meant WAP. WAP,
Yes.
John. No
Yes.
offense. No offense.
No
to you.
offense.
Yeah,
Full
no
offense,
offense.
everybody. Full
Yeah.
offense to anybody who wants to take it.
Yeah. Pause.
Oh, we're so sensitive. Everyone is so sensitive.
Rodney Brady says rap is still great if you know where to look. Yeah. Okay, so John, I don't know. Did you have anything else or any little juicy tidbits that you're coming out with soon?
Well, I'm gonna in the next couple days. I'm gonna start dropping some ETF docs.
Okay.
If I text, just drop them.
Okay.
Have
It's
you
gonna
gotten
be-
any?
It's gonna be crazy.
Have you gotten any anonymous calls from people telling you not to do stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Have I?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Any companies begging you to not drop bombs on them so they could sell stuff to people illegally?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay. All right. All right. Should we leave it there then?
No. Like I actually did drop something like a week ago. I said I got a big story coming out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple weeks ago, and a couple companies reached out to me and like, "Is it about us?" Like, no.
Wait, got a guilty conscience?
Yeah,
I know, right?
if you're doing that as a company, you might want to move all your money to offshore banks and get out of the country instead of even calling John. Not that that's not happening. Some companies are moving their money right now.
Yeah, but I was just like, this is kind of weird. Why would you call me up out of the blue? I've never talked to you and ask me if it's about you.
Guilt. That's like when you're around the kids, and you say, "I wonder who did this," and the one says, "I didn't do it. I didn't do it." It's like, okay, I guess.
I definitely don't know who did it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. Nobody did it. I don't know nobody. Who's nobody?
Yeah, your microphone is up a little loud, Walt. I don't know if that's me or if that's going out
Oh,
to
it is.
everyone out
It is.
there.
It's going.
Yeah,
He's
just dial it.
crushing it with that manly
I was a
voice.
little loud, so I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Won't be coming back on the show.
Yeah.
Get away.
Huh? Say that again, John.
Brick says he knows what company won't be coming back on the show, but I have no idea.
Some people can't handle they can't handle the real. Okay, so what do you want to there's a couple of things that happened last week. Guns.com. Any news there?
Yeah, I can talk about that.
Okay.
If you really
Mm-hmm.
just a second. Yeah, Guns.com got hacked. They didn't get any customer information or anything.
Mm-hmm.
A third-party exploit. They want to tell me what the third-party exploit was. From my own experience in that realm, I'm thinking that it was probably like a WordPress plugin or something like that, but I have no idea.
Okay, your audio's
The
going
audio's
out.
going in and out.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
So basically, John is saying, yeah, you got to keep it close to the schnoggin. There you go.
I said that it was probably either a WordPress plugin or like an OAuth exploit, something like that.
Wait. Guns.com is using WordPress to run their website? Are you serious?
People are really old school. ARFCOM was on GoDaddy, so let's Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're running their own forums, which they
Well-
barely works from what I understood, it's a little different. But running a WordPress site, like, you can't pay somebody to write it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just guessing here.
Yeah. Kioski wants to know what's the point of hacking if they're not getting any info? Denial of service?
It was basically a denial of service attack. They just deleted all the files.
Yeah. CB says, can Trump pardon John's audio? No, listen, John he's doing this in the wild right now. Okay, so what happened to T-Tag, Truth About Guns? They're pulled off Facebook? Let's see if I could, hold on, let me see. I'm going to try to find the Truth About Guns thing, because it looks like they got pulled off of Facebook. And that happened a couple days ago, but we'll put it up here. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, Truth About Guns got pulled off Facebook. Is this better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, Truth About Guns got pulled off Facebook for... what was the reason I sent you?
Okay. I'm trying to look to see exactly what it says here.
Don't even ask me what coordinated inauthentic behavior is.
Yeah, it says late Monday afternoon, Facebook unpublished the Truth About Guns page. No warning or explanation was given. We haven't been able to publish anything to our timeline since. That's what I've got here. And then I think you sent me a different article that I can pull up here and go to and see what was the reason on that one.
It coordinated inauthentic behavior.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of craziness going on here. And then also, I think you were telling me that they're going after mines. So say that again.
Mines and DLive.
Yeah. So Mines and DLive, I'll throw the... Oh, where's the article?
What are they trying to do? What angle of attack are they using on those?
Removing them from the App Store and Google Play.
Yeah. So they gave them a 24-hour warning, I guess, like they gave to Parler. Yeah.
That's dangerous. If I was their legal team, I would... There are other ways that you could legally remove them from your platform without just getting rid of them in 24 hours, because that opens you up for a case. If you have a terms of service that they sign, and you have a stipulation of arbitration or something like that, where we will tell you what's wrong, you have 30 days to fix it, that sort of thing, you're supposed to follow that.
You're talking about in a logical world outside of what these guys have been waiting for a long time, which is political cover. If they have political cover for the next 4 years, and it's evident that the Supreme Court isn't even taking up these kinds of things, right, or stepping in, they're going to do what they want to do. I think I've been trying to warn people. The first place I got the idea from was YouTube, telling me, yeah, we're just waiting for political cover.
Yeah.
So,
Section 2, Trump cannot issue an executive order on Section 230 exemptions. That would have to be a change in the law.
Who said that?
Chris Bullis.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to know,
No. Yeah, that's a whole complicated mess that they sewed up together back in the day. And we just came out of four years where we could have actually done something about it. But no one did, and so we're going into 4 years where a lot more of this kind of stuff is going to happen. But Mines is still going to be there, right? It's just that they're going to get the servers pulled from Google and Apple. Yeah. But
not the servers, the app will get pulled.
The app is going to get pulled, but their servers will still be there, so you should be able to go through a browser on your phone and have access to it, right?
Yeah, there's a way. If you go into your settings, you can change it to allow the installation of unsigned or unapproved apps, depending on if you're on Google or Apple.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can download a file and just install it that way.
Mm-hmm.
On Android, it's not hard. On iOS, they make it as hard as possible.
Yeah, but now the way that Gab is out there, like a lot of people have mentioned Gab is not actually an app you can get from the App Store. You can literally go through your browser, Go there.
Web.
Yeah, it's
Web browser?
make a web whatever you want to call it, like a web bookmark that looks like Gab, and then have that on your phone, whether it's Android or Apple, and go through it. But that's why it's a little bit janky, right? Like it's a little bit tough to get into it, but you know, this is where we're coming to.
From the App Store and Google Play, I wrote a bunch of stuff about it and how bad that is. Or like, who cares? No one uses Gab. Like, this is a test.
Absolutely. People don't understand that they will see what they can do and get away with.
There's going to be a lot. They'll be doing a lot.
And I keep going back to the fact that Alex Jones was the first.
Yeah. Walter.
Remember when everybody said, "Oh, well, screw Alex Jones. Nobody likes him anyways." Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Len Holt says, I downloaded Parler Direct No App Store, which is probably what we all need to do if you want to get access to that.
If you're on Android.
Oh, it's not. You can't do it on Apple.
You can sideload on Android. You can't sideload on iOS. They don't allow it.
Okay.
Well, you can. It's just you have to basically jailbreak your phone.
Yeah, you have to jailbreak your phone, and very few average day people do that.
Yeah. Walt, do you have a question here? I think, or a comment about all of this stuff going on tech wise?
I have comments that go into my head, but I'm going to keep them to myself.
Yeah. I understand what that means. Yeah, it means cuerda for everybody.
It means it's better to keep my mouth shut at this point. So
yeah.
Yes.
They are coming out with Linux zones. Like full-blown Linux zones with like a full-blown app store and everything else. That it's all like blockchain. So.
Yeah, we may want to do that. Let me get this comment in from Paulie Walnuts. Walter, Patrick, John, you guys can comment on this. He says, not being rude. From Paulie Walnuts, I don't think you could be rude once your name's Paulie Walnuts. I mean, it's like Paulie Walnuts. But I have to laugh when you say for the next 4 years, what makes you think we'll ever get legit election in this country again? Ever. Seriously.
It's true. I'm with him.
So
I don't know. Yeah, it might take some radical change. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pine phones are good.
I
think
pine phones.
Pine cones. You know, those things that fall out of pine trees. Pine cones.
No, pine phones. Pine phones.
Yeah.
Phone.
Yeah. So there's going to be, look, life finds a way. When you were a kid, you saw that in the Jurassic Park movie, and it's true, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, people have gotten lazy. That's why they use all these apps, and they use all, and they always say they trick people, but they brought them in. Oh yeah, hey, it don't cost you anything. Come on, And then once you're there, you're like, they've got you channeled into this little path, and then they can just go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go old Windows phone.
Say that again.
I'm gonna go back to my old Windows CE phone.
Yeah, everyone's gonna go back to dial-up phones. We'll find ways around what's happening. That without a doubt, we'll find ways. We can still. There's lots of ways for us to still communicate with each other. I would say that,
Are there still news groups out there like there used to be back in the old days where you just I call a news group like a board where it's just all text, no photographs, no pictures or anything?
The most popular one has fallen a little. Drudge Report used to be the big conservative voice in that style of reporting. And they've gone a little bit center left, I'd say. As of late.
I think Walter's talking about like Usenet.
Yeah, Usenet. Yeah.
4chan?
I'm remembering back when you got the internet, you paid for one thing where it was just all text, and you paid another thing, you got actual. You actually got the. This is back in the days of Netscape and all that stuff. So
yeah, people got to start using stuff like Brave, like the browser Brave. Which actually prefers like Chrome. It's actually better. Yeah. Everything Chrome is more. And like DuckDuckGo and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm already using DuckDuckGo. Yeah.
I think we need
Yeah.
to do some kind of video or show, John, where we just talk about all the different alternatives
Alternatives.
Yeah.
and how it works and help folks get that figured out.
There in- Go ahead. Sorry.
But we can do it again.
Hmm.
Yeah. Flying Rich and I went through all the different things. that
When did
can
you
do.
and Flying Rich go through this?
Like a week ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
There
Well,
are
we'll do it
ways
again, and we'll do it right this time. How about
There
that?
are ways to take your if you're not like Hank or Walter or I,
Mhm.
there are ways to get your footprint off the internet. You just have to. It's painful because we're so used to having the
Mhm.
technology in our pocket to
Yeah.
not.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I fall for it too. You know.
Yeah.
We all do.
Well,
It's
everyone's
the
in
convenience.
that. Yes.
We as humans want easy lives. That's the point of being human, is to try to go
Well,
for the
to me,
easiest possible.
this is a way to get info. I'm not. I just like I got a question about something. I can get an answer. You know?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, you gotta take that information you get and filter it, because sometimes that answer is a little skewed, I should say. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's quick, easy.
Yeah.
1980 here, and we are Big Brother ourselves.
Yeah, we need to all get up on those ham radio type deals that we were talking about, and then people sent me a bunch of videos on that, which
There
I've
was
been
just
looking at some of them.
FCC guy just came out about that too. About the FCC's the leftists at the FCC are also very aware of this movement too.
Mhm.
So.
They want to take those, by the way.
Yes. By
I'm
the
surprised.
Go
I'm
ahead.
surprised there's any imports of those radios still. To be
Yeah.
quite honest.
By the
So-
way, everything they take down, it's like this. Remember, and someone was joking around about it last week, right? MySpace. Whatever's still out
Right,
there,
yeah.
you just keep going there, make them shut that down. Then shut this down, then shut that down. Right? That's
because eventually what happens is it shuts down their fans, their following gets shut down too.
it. Hmm.
Well, Twitter and Facebook combined lost $51 billion, and Twitter is down 20% in the stock market.
So that's an interesting thing. You can only hope when we're talking about something like that their shareholders who are in it for the money and not for political power will come at them and say, "Excuse me, I'm here for money. You know, I don't care what you're saving the world. I'm here to make a return on my investment." And possibly some sort of lawsuit would come from that, but who knows?
No, it's gonna be. So Kiyaski says the Biofang or W/E.
Baofeng.
Baofeng, yeah. And 42 Chill says radios can be blocked or jammed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've got to make sure we meet in person and do stuff in person, and then I think, like, there's still some old school stuff. Okay, websites, they can take away the domain server, whatever stuff, but you can move that around. Email, it's the same thing. You can have your emails and be able to notify people. I think a big thing is actually meeting people in person and having those personal
Wow.
relationships. So, what's
You
up?
ever heard of a printer?
Fax machine. Fax.
A piece of paper with info on it. Here you go.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll make fax good. We'll make fax great again.
Yeah, there you go.
Printers, you don't know. Every time you
Sure.
print something out, they mark it so they can actually tell what printer printed it.
Mm.
There are and fax machines. A lot of people don't realize that fax machines store a lot of the data of what was faxed for a long time. So if you ever see people that are companies go out of business and they have rows and rows of fax machines that are for sale, a lot of personal data is probably still saved on the hardware over there.
Mhm.
People don't realize how. But yeah, printers do the same thing. Printers can mark to tell you if it's their printer, that printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. This
So
stuff.
you can printer.
Yes. I don't know if you need to go, but there was something going on in Virginia. I know you were probably out of town. But
Lobby.
yeah. So about 100 protesters. This is what this article says. Showed up Monday in downtown Richmond. More drove through in gun rights caravans. And then there's a bunch of videos and stuff like that. I know folks were saying earlier that Guns and Gadgets was there. I think Cotta Boy, etc. There's there's video of it out there of things going on. You hear anything about this, John?
Yeah, heard a lot about it. It was really successful. it was like a big caravan, and they tried to block everyone from going down there. What they did was told VCDL that they couldn't reserve any place until 6 months before the event, but they made an exception and allowed all the anti-gunners to reserve every place in Richmond a year ahead of time. And then they're like, oh, there's nothing. And the anti-gunners just canceled all their things like a couple days ago, right before. So basically just to block it. So what they did is they did it was a drive-through where everyone just drove through.
Scorched Earth says Walter for president. Shout out to Rod Mills out there.
Oh, and I would fire some people. Trust me.
Yeah. We can make it happen, Walter, if you want to run for president.
I don't have enough shekels, so.
No, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. You don't need
crowdfund me. And they shut off my crowdfunding.
Yeah.
And then
we don't need money. You can still run.
I didn't even smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. Wolfwind Prepper says Bluetooth mesh networks.
Those things are cool.
Yeah.
Bluetooth mesh network.
I don't know if John has spent any time looking into that.
Bluetooth is like a Bluetooth speaker, right? You're talking about. So, are there Bluetooth transmitters? Is that what kind of
mesh
thing?
Networks that you can use to basically it gets you off of cell towers, and they can.
So they bump off each other. Is that how
it's like a radio repeater, but tons of them, small ones all over the place is the idea.
Yeah. And then go ahead. Say that again.
They used them in Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, they used them.
Oh, okay. Wolfwind Prepper says another boomer. No thanks. So that's to your presidency run, Walt. Wolfwind thinks no more old dudes. Walter's not as old as Trump. Walter's a young. Yeah, he's young. He's a youngster.
And you know what? That whole old dude thing doesn't play either. Come on. It's the old dudes that are tied into the system and don't have their own money that are scary.
Yeah.
Because then you're beholden to the money people.
Yeah.
So.
And some people are mad at my pronunciation of is it what the hell you say, man?
Coda boy. It's Coda
boy. Coda boy. Okay.
Right?
Well, I mean, okay.
I don't even know who that is.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato.
Scorched Earth.
Hakuna Matata.
That's good. Actually.
Huh?
The Scorched Earth said I look like a cook. I can cook really well.
Okay, Rod Mills.
You start trouble.
Yeah, he's always trying to smooth talk some white people, basically.
Are we looking for some barbecue or something, Rod?
First he says Babyface P. Oh, you sound like smooth jazz on the beach when I listen to your video.
It's true. You know it.
Now he's trying to talk to. Now he's trying to sweet talk Crump. Oh, you look like you could cook. What is the deal, man? These are lines you drop on chicks.
You drop that on chick and she'll go, what?
Like you look like you could cook. Yeah, that's true, right? Only a dude would even listen to that nowadays.
I gotta take off. I gotta do some stuff. I want to tonight.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Keep it up.
All right, man. Marky Mark 526 says Walter is no boomer. He made a 50 cal pistol. So
there you go. Look, okay. I'll tell you, I'm 5'8". That's how old I am. 5'8", right?
58.
I fucking hang with the 30-year-olds riding the mini bikes, and they go, holy fuck, come on, this guy's like crazy. That's the way it roll, man.
Yeah.
That's the way I roll.
Walter, I think you make a good president.
I would, man. I tell you what, I'd clean that fucking place out like you ain't never seen it. Yeah.
Remember, Walter is not happy with what happened here with Trump and all that in the end days, including stuff that Trump did.
That whole thing about Black Friday would change to the day that I got inaugurated, and the next day, because there'd be a lot of people that'd be just feeling really bad after they got their notices.
Yeah.
Department of Energy, ATF, Bureau of Indian Affairs, all these agencies that do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
See
second.
ya.
I want that one. I want that Bureau of Indian Affairs.
Yeah, all they do is hold people down. That's all
I'm
those
gonna-
people do.
Yeah, we could
People
turn
on
that
the
around.
reser-
We could turn that around.
On the
Technically,
reservation, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, technically I'm Indian. So, but
We're
I'll
not
make it a
talking
whole
about
new
the-
meaning.
You know, the thing
Like,
we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but we'll flip it though. We'll flip it. Elfster's Rifles and Reloading, shout out to him. He said, my sister, the most non-threatening person ever, was indefinitely banned from creating a group and posting links for simply posting a pic of the horned buffalo hat capital dude on Facebook. WTF.
Because so they're going, all of them are going hard after anything QAnon related, and he touts himself as some sort of Q leader type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
the
so
Buffalo
that would be
dude?
why. Yeah,
Mhm.
that to me.
I mean,
would
I
be
saw
probably
the video of him walking in the main chamber there with the police guy.
why.
Mhm.
They let him do it.
Yeah, and it's like, hello. I thought, and then the police guy. This is sacred ground. You're in this. It's like ain't no fucking sacred ground.
My ground.
Mm-hmm.
JC didn't get put up on the cross there or something, you
Yeah,
know, or,
yeah.
or it ain't the same kind of thing. It's a bunch where a bunch of fucking old farts get together
Mhm.
and plot how they're going to steal your money. I just got
That's
excited all of a
basically
sudden.
it. You're right.
And plot how they're going to make themselves rich at your expense, or
Yep.
how they're going to give money to their friends, or pay for gender identification in Pakistan, which
Yeah.
makes a lot of fucking sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. So are we gonna get? Is the screen gonna go black?
I don't
in a
know.
second?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I would say before it does, smash the thumbs ups. We have 120
Yeah.
something people watching. So if we just got 40 of those people right now to smash the thumbs ups, we'll get to 100. Armament and Axis says, how am I supposed to say it? Coda Boy?
Coda boy.
I don't know. Coda Boy 32 and Guns and Gadgets were there together, and Gorillas and Guns was also there, which he said when he was on the show on one of the days last week. I don't know, Friday maybe? I don't know.
Who is Coda boy? I've heard the name thrown around.
He's been on the show. He's a gun dude. He's out there.
Has
He
he?
has a
Okay.
YouTube channel if you pull it up. He's out there. He's been on the show before. Let's see. Tango Hunter says we got to get Hank to go through his local McDonald's on cam again and order a McGangbang.
That would do it in the hobo.
Wi-Fi to McDonald's. You can't tell me you didn't pull in a McDonald's parking lot.
Yeah.
No, I didn't check any McDonald's Wi-Fi's. Okay, do you guys want to jump into my new pirate ship? Do you want to know the name of my new?
Oh, don't
I don't
call it
know.
the pirate
Yeah,
ship.
I don't know. I don't know if I don't.
Hey, matey, when you getting your eye patch there?
Yeah,
A good case of scurvy. You need a little bit of scurvy to be a pirate. Come on.
I think there's a little bit of scurvy in
A little
everyone.
bit of syphilis, a little bit
Yeah,
of scurvy,
it's a
you're good to go, man.
little bit of that in everyone.
That's
Yeah, Gorillas and Guns, by the way, chiming in. He said he was there. 3 hours of live streaming that you guys can catch out there.
right.
Yeah. So, I think I've talked about this before on the show, but I'm planning on going van life. You know, I'm going to go van life, and we're actually going to move from this studio here. We're going to move the studio of what we do here with the podcast, and also where I do all the editing and stuff like that, from a building, because I'm sick and tired of this building and all the different problems I have to deal with it. And I am going to go to van life with that. So I got a van / RV type of thing. That's going to be the new office /
It's got
studio.
a.
he did not get a van in the sense
It's a
of
panel
van.
van. It's an old '78 panel van
Yeah, with flowers on the outside
It's
from
got a
hippies.
big mural of Def Leppard on the side.
Yeah.
No, it's a not. What's the one that everybody follows? The not Grand. Somebody on the channel. They follow them all over the country from thing to thing. Anyway, somebody will bring it up in the chat. Yeah.
Wow.
I forget the name of the band.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay. Yeah, I don't know what band you're talking about.
yeah. Well, they don't do rap, so you wouldn't know.
Oh, listen, I know some bands. I know some
You
bands.
know when the name comes.
I know some bands. I know 10 bands, 20 bands, 100 bands. You don't know what that is either, do you?
42 Chilled knows what's up.
Yeah.
He said van life Gucci style. Exactly. He's not rolling around in a panel van. He's living large in a van.
I can show you guys a picture. Hold on, let's see. I'll show you guys a picture of it here. I'll share a picture that we could go in on. Here's me representing for that BOP. It's a Ford. By the way, there you go. It's a Ford. And it's a Ford Transit all-wheel drive 350 or 3.5 liter twin turbo boost van. There you go. And it's very nice. You guys will probably see me traveling somewhere around the country. It's got solar panels on it. Here, this picture was taken from the office window here, in the studio window. So it's got solar panels, and it's got air conditioning on it and stuff like that. You know, and it's not
The Grateful Dead is the band. The
Grateful Dead.
Grateful
Yeah.
Dead, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
tours around with the Grateful Dead.
They were the highest grossing for years. They were the highest grossing touring band
Mm-hmm.
for years and years and years and years. And it's like, oh my God, you know, that's a lot.
So we're gonna be touring. We're gonna be touring for sure. We'll be, well, me at least. I don't know. Maybe sometime you guys will see Walter out on the road with me. You might see Babyface. You might see Babyface. But anyway, there it goes. So let's see if I can throw this one in there. Boom. There's another one. And it's nice. It's set up inside. It's it's all nicely set up. So that's what we got. I actually went to the RV show on one of these days, Saturday. I was out.
Did you meet that guy?
Which guy?
The guy you were supposed to meet.
Yes, I did.
I'm not going to say his name because you know who I'm talking about. You're supposed to meet with somebody. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure now.
Well, the one that makes the vans.
Oh yeah, no, I met him before. He wasn't there. I know he left early. But Lola and I went up there and we walked around and stuff like that. So we were testing out this thing. I think I was doing cruise control 70 miles an hour on the highway. Sometimes I hit 75 or 80.
Yeah.
You're an old man.
Yeah, I got cursed out by Mark.
You
Go ahead.
people in the chat think I'm old. I go 80, 85, 90 on the interstate.
Okay, in a
Doing
big
70.
Okay, listen to me. Listen. So Mark, everyone knows my friend Mark, right? He was here when we did the election podcast. I used to call him Beard Almighty. That was my name. See, there's other people other than BFP that have christened their names. Check Your Six says, "Are you gonna have tour T-shirts for sale?" So anyway, Mark calls me up and he hears my radar detector and he's like, "Why do you have a radar detector in an RV?" He was like, "You're not even supposed to be breaking the speed limit. You're supposed to go below the speed limit in those things."
It's got twin turbo, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's twin turbo. Yeah.
So guess what? Hammer down, eastbound and down, loaded up. And
It's the same engine that's in our Ford Raptor.
rock and roll, hoochie coo, man. Get it on it.
Yeah. I could probably beat Babyface's Mustang.
The
I don't
weight
know about
that
that.
you're
No, not with the weight. No,
I don't
no.
know
Not in the
about
sprint,
really.
good. Not in the sprint.
Not really. I might die. I was on the highway and that thing was getting moved around by
Well, it was
wind.
windy out that day,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So Bruce Ludman says, "How's the Wi-Fi signal down by the river?" So Lola and I actually did go. We went to Verizon when we were out in Tampa. They were totally useless. People didn't know anything about what we were talking about. And then we came back here. We went to Best Buy, and the Best Buy people recommended I should just get a phone instead of the Wi-Fi hotspot. Because we're looking for something to broadcast the show out of there. And they recommended I get the phone because, first of all, the 5G hotspots are not really available. They've had a lot of trouble with them. And the guy was like, a phone will work better. So I got like a little tiny baby iPhone 12. And
That's what I want.
Yeah. And this is
I want one of the small ones.
Yeah, this is a new broadcaster. So we were driving around Gainesville yesterday. We were driving around Gainesville yesterday just looking to see what kind of speed and stuff like that we could get. And figure out where some spots. There were some good spots.
Hey,
it's better. So Verizon, I got it all on Verizon, which my phone is AT&T. I can actually upload something from my house now, but I don't know if it's good enough to really do the show. We'll try it out at some point and we'll see if it's good or not.
The local Democrat office, they have Wi-Fi.
The local,
The Democratic Party.
You want to do it outside
outside
the Democratic Party here in Gainesville?
And use their Wi-Fi like a
Yeah, they
Trojan.
won't flip that van over and burn it down at all. These are the original hippie Antifa mofos out here in Gainesville. I mean, I see them at the university like protesting soldiers and stuff like that out there. So
They're not in the office there. Those are hired thugs.
Yeah, Eric Hammond said Hank gets another RV. Yeah, the other RV situation didn't really work out. And
it's not on the same level.
yeah,
Not on the same level.
yeah. So Philadelphia Patriot wants to know if I'm cooking in my RV in the desert. Might happen. Might happen.
The other RV you can pick up for $1,200 on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
You can't pick up his RV for $1,200. I'll just tell you that right now.
No.
So.
It's all-wheel drive, which is the most important thing. All-wheel drive. So I can go out into the desert.
And cook some meth.
Oh, you'll find out real soon about that.
Marky Mark 526 says, new show, Who Moved My Sprint? It's not the Sprinter. The Sprinters are the Mercedes ones.
It's the Ford version of
yeah,
that.
It's the Ford. Right? Yeah, it's the Ford version of that.
It said I was when we were going to where we went riding yesterday was out on off of I-4, and we passed the Airstream dealer in Tampa, or off of I-4 there, and they had one of those sitting in the Airstream dealer. Is it? I wonder if that's the same van. It looked like identical.
It could be. This one is a 2021 Coachman Beyond. That's what it's called, but it's built on a 2020 Ford Transit chassis. So, and I'll do some improvements to it, but you know, we did this so you don't really have to do that much because I don't actually have the skills to change a bunch of stuff, but we'll change some things. We'll change some things in there. And there will be videos. Gorillas and Guns, shout out to him. He said I should come out there. I will. And then I see Check Your Six out there. I'll go out there as well. BWE says you should come down and do your inaugural show in the van from here. So I'll do that also. Let me see. Do I have video of me running through it? There should be. I know I put up a video that's. I don't know if Lola turned it on. So.
How big's the septic tank?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta know this stuff.
I don't know.
Come on, like you say, you gotta know how much capacity you got.
I know.
I don't know.
That's important.
Literally.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know though. I don't.
Do you know how to drain it?
Yes, they did a walkthrough, which I recorded, and I'm working on that now. So the technical walkthrough they did, I recorded the whole thing, and I'm gonna put it up on YouTube so I can see it over and over again.
Does that rolling studio require regular maintenance?
You mean like you would do with a van?
Well, plus the fact that it's got all those gizmos in it, like the gen set and all that stuff.
Yeah, that probably all has some kind of maintenance involved. Yes. So
okay,
I'm gonna have to figure all that out. Are you volunteering to do my generator maintenance?
I'm merely asking because I don't want to be. Hey, what? I can't get the lid off the poop chute tank, or something like that.
Everyone's inviting me out. I will be getting on the road and going to a lot of places. I'm making those plans right now. Marky Mark wants to know if I'm taking it to the gathering, shoot/show. Not sure which one you're talking about. I am planning. So next week, one of the reasons why I came in, like I said in the beginning of the show, why we're doing MLK Day, I'm going in the middle of this week. I'm leaving to go out to Texas to the Gundies. So I'll be reporting from the Gundies. Maybe live. When is the Gundies? I think it's on Friday. I think it's Friday or something like that. So I probably will be live from the Gundies. Dude Abide says Hank probably has other skills, nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills. Laugh out loud.
Nunchucks. I want to see the nunchuck action.
Yeah, I would hurt myself in nunchucks.
The best videos in the world of people think they can throw nunchucks around.
Yeah,
right in the face. Yeah,
I will have to get the plastic ones that don't. And then BWE says, I bet Hank empties it once and sells the van. Bless you. Bless you. How much do you want to bet? Bet?
Man.
I'm going to make videos of this whole thing. So you guys will see me. Like, who here saw the movie RV? Anyone see that movie, RV? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do all of that. This is gonna be my office every day. I'm gonna get up, go in this thing, drive out to somewhere, and be able to work out of there. Maybe, I could go and work out and stuff like that. I could show up at Safety Harbor Firearms whenever I want to, Babyface's house. Mm-hmm. That's my backup plan, for internet.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, the military vehicle rally is coming up in February in Green Cove Springs.
Yeah, we're doing that.
There
Are you going to
you
go?
go.
Who wants to go to the overlanding show? What?
That's in March. Yeah.
Yeah, overlanding show. We're going to do that. Vanessa Kitty says, yes, RV was funny. There's a part. So, RV actually has Robin Williams in it. And it's like where he rents an RV and takes his whole family on a trip, and then he goes to empty, the black tanks and all that stuff, and has has an explosion. So yeah, it's we'll see. I'm gonna share this. I'll be doing van life. All of that's gonna be on Stranger Palooza. You guys here, if you guys don't know, everyone can go to Stranger Palooza. This is how you can help me out. Go subscribe to Stranger Palooza. And here, I'll show you guys. I'll screen share here for a second. So here's how you do it. You go to the YouTubes or Googles or DuckDuckGo or whatever and search Stranger Palooza. And when it comes up, go in there. And there you go. It's on YouTube. We'll pull this up here in a second. The video's not turned on yet. I don't know what Lola's doing. She's hanging out, but I've got Tesla stuff up on there. I've got stuff from the R8 on there. When Walter and I went and put a race chip in our cars.
I still have mine, by the way.
Yeah, Walter still has his. I've got the stuff from the Samurai on there, some military vehicles, SEMA show, all that kind of stuff is there. So if everyone right now can go to Stranger Palooza and smash the subscribe button, that would be awesome. You know what I was thinking, Walter? But the people at the place, the RV place, told me not to do this. I still have my race chip, and that thing is twin turbo. I can, hack the engine.
And they told you not to.
Yeah.
And I would not do it. If the experts say no, that does not mean yes.
Yeah. Right. Do we always listen to the experts? Do we always listen?
Well, here we go. It could be expert versus expert. Ask the people at Race Chip.
Yeah.
Now, of course, they're in the business of doing that, so they might say, sure, come on up.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
Will it fit on the dyno?
Imagine asking them, hey, have you ever race chipped an RV before? They'd be like, what?
That would be such an awesome video, wouldn't it? No.
Race chipping an RV. What sort of power are you getting out of it?
What the heck,
Yeah. So anyway, one of the things I'll be able to do, I'll be getting out there and actually interfacing with you guys in the future here. You guys will see me out on the road more. So we'll be doing that. We'll be looking forward to it. Let's see if Richard Hoffman is right out there. Old BWE Firearms. Let's see how it is. I'm moving out of this place and I traded in my truck. So pickup truck gone. This place we're moving out. I'm gonna have no choice but to rock and roll with it. So
adapt, overcome.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah.
What was I gonna ask you? Now I forget now. Fuck. Too many things going on in my head.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So there we go. That's that with that. If you guys want to see that stuff, it'll be out on Stranger Palooza. Tango Hunter says, I'll teach Hank how to snowboard.
There you go.
I don't know if I'm going snow places.
We're going to be snowboarding.
That means snow driving too, by the way.
Yes. You got all-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I might do it. I might do it.
You do. I know you do. And there's a thing called ice and black ice and all that. Guess what? I don't care if you got all-wheel drive or not.
Yeah.
So.
DCG says, we've heard of Hoonigan. Now we can look forward to the Hank again. Yeah. By the way, Hoonigan loves those Ford Transit vans. And RCF Gum says, are you going to tow the Samurai? No, the Samurai no longer belongs to me.
Oh, when'd you get rid of that?
When I bought the Model Y for Lola, that got traded.
Oh.
That was all part of
that.
They
took in a Samurai?
And you know what's funny? I've seen that Samurai for sale somewhere. The other day, I saw it,
one?
and I was like, these bastards. How can they? They're
fine.
making me bleed my old blood in my own neighborhood. I'm seeing it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I called up Lola. She was like, "Yeah, don't even think about it."
Yeah, you'll be fine. Walk.
Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah.
Move along.
Yeah. So, I think it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. We can get out to some things. I don't have to deal with the airplane nonsense all the time. You know, don't have to be tortured to fly and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that is. We'll make some trips. But I'm gonna try to go to warm places. Yeah.
Hank doesn't like the cold.
Yeah. I'll go somewhere, like if Lola really wants to see snow again. I mean, I grew up in New York. You know
what?
I don't know if I really miss snow. I don't.
Hop on an airplane, fly where it's snowing, have some fun, and fly back.
Yeah. But what I do need, Walter,
a gun rack in it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's gonna be some of that. Definitely I need this mini bike though. I'm gonna show can I show the mini bike again?
Sure.
Just for anyone who missed the mini bike, I'm gonna show that again. By the way, 10 more thumbs ups and we'll be at 100. So if you guys smash that, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Let me show this mini bike again. This is so nice. Look at that. Look at this. Babyface, come on. Even you like this.
Mini bikes.
Look at this. This is a sexy mini bike right here, man. Off-road, tough. You know, that's a mini bike right there.
Hank, did you pick up what BWE made for you?
No.
Or is the paperwork still going?
No, I think he's ready for me, but he wasn't feeling good.
Oh, you got the Rona or something?
You know, I was like, once I got this thing, I'm ready. I was gonna drop in on you, Walter. And Lola was like, "Can you please leave Walter alone?" I was like, "No, I'm just gonna drive to their house right now and just park
I don't
outside."
care. I don't care.
But no, I don't know what's up with him. No, I don't think it's not Corona. It's not the Corona.
Not the Rona.
Yeah. No, but he must be feeling better. He was trolling me just now. We're gonna get that thing. We're gonna do something on that. Maybe he'll come out and then maybe he'll bring the STG 44.
I gotta get some ammo ordered for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a swing.
Yeah, Walter's got his ammo.
I already got my medicine for that.
I'm gonna have to order some pills.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna borrow you guys. That's my plan.
Okay.
By the way, Franklin Armory, that I'm wearing the hat, Franklin Armory and Fort Scott Munitions, they still have that giveaway going on, guys. So let me see. I'm gonna see if there's a thing on their Instagram, but they're still doing that giveaway that they have going on. So if you guys want to get signed up for that, it's a ton of cool stuff. Let's see. If you go to their Instagram, you can find a link for it. But it's Enter Now New Year Gear Giveaway, and that's from Fort Scott Munitions. And you guys, if you're on Instagram right now, go there and smash it. I'm gonna comment awesome. Good luck. There we go. Awesome. Good luck, everyone. So go there and sign up for that. Okay, that's some cool stuff. There's a lot of stuff from myself, from Franklin Armory, and from Fort Scott Munitions. So there you go. BWE says he has lower intestine issues.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That stuff
That's
sucks
painful.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like colitis or something like that. That stuff sucks.
Yeah. And he says, I will bring the STG-44. Let's set up a date.
Swing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, did I shoot that, Patrick? I know when you had your bachelor thing.
I don't think you did.
I just let you guys do it. I didn't want to hog any of the...
Because Richard gave us like 20 rounds, gave
Yeah.
me like 20 rounds as a present. And that ammo ain't cheap, by the way.
No, it's not.
I have 200.
Okay, I call dibs on 100 rounds.
Well, you're gonna have to pay me for that.
$100.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
And I'm picking up the brass too, by the way. The brass ain't laying on the ground. So.
Oh, you're reloading that, or is Patrick reloading?
All I'm saying is I'm picking up the brass. So.
Okay. If anyone wants brass, there's tons of brass on the range.
Oh, you could go out there with a rake and rake through the sand and get lots of brass. Yeah.
If you want lead and copper as well, go rake out that. Get a sieve and start sifting out
go
the
through
berm.
the berms. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! Could you imagine how much lead is in there?
Yeah, how much? Like there's like 50 slugs up in there. Yeah, that's got to be crazy right now. Let's see. Yeah, so lots of people. I have Crohn's, like people talking about intestinal stuff. I have Crohn's disease, which I've had since I was like 24, and I'm approaching 50 now. So, yeah, it's tough. It's pretty painful when you're going through that stuff. It's like for me, it's like a knife getting ripped right through. And I've had like several surgeries. I think I've been like cut this way and that way. Yeah.
Well, that's from the Stargate. You got that little critter inside you.
That's right. It'll be out.
Stargate or aliens? I don't know which one's better. No, I think I'll take the Stargate one over the
Stargate.
the alien
dude,
baby.
the black dude on Stargate. He's pretty badass. So take him.
Teal.
You know, Teal. Yeah, he's pretty. I like his attitude on the show. He's like, fuck, I don't care.
Yeah. BWE says I didn't shoot it, and he says we will set up a trap to catch the brass from the STG. Walter will be over there shooting and catching his own brass.
All right, if it's a German gun,
Uh-huh.
my experience with German machine guns, like those, like the HKs, they're very orderly the way they put the ammo out.
It'll be right in a pile.
It'll be in a nice little
Should be
pile.
easy
at
enough,
that point.
yeah.
So.
Let's see. Any gun stuff coming out? Because like right now, this is, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is kind of like SHOT Show week coming up here. Lola was saying, usually
we'd be out there.
Yeah,
We'd be
usually
out there,
we wouldn't even be in town because Monday is usually media day on the range.
And you know what? I don't miss it one bit.
Yeah, you don't miss it?
No,
The expense,
I don't miss
the
it one
flying.
bit. I've been doing this since 2003, so I don't miss it one bit. So,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Actually, the first one I went to was in '99, and when it was in New Orleans.
I wish they would move
But,
it.
Yeah. Oh, look, Lola,
it's just-
Lola's bringing me something for a change of all the people over here. Are you coming into the shot, Lola? No, she's just giving me a drink. What is this? Something healthy?
It's boba tea.
Oh, boba tea.
Mango
Oh, that
and lychee.
Do I
Great.
like boba tea?
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like
Boba
it.
tea?
There's
It's,
nothing coming out of that.
tapioca is in the bottom. Those little pearls in the bottom are tapioca.
Oh, it's good.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It has lychees in
Okay.
it. It has lychees.
Or lychee, whatever's in the bottom is good.
Oh, nice.
Lychee?
Yeah, lychee. You know what that is?
Okay.
It's like a
I call it
sweet
lychee.
lychee. I don't know.
Little pearls in the bottom. Lychee,
Yeah.
tomatoes, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's.
see what kind of. But let's see it.
What
Let me
new
see
guns?
What you got in it?
You want to see which one it is?
Yeah, what'd you get? What'd you get?
Frosty Fox. Frosty Fox.
Oh, there's no. That is it. What flavor is it?
It tastes like lychee. I don't know. What flavor is this, Lola?
There's lychee in there.
Yeah, but what flavor is it?
You've got pineapple.
Pineapple something.
Ooh, so you went fruity. I love it. I love a good fruity tea.
Mhm.
Take that as you will.
You fruity folks.
Yeah, we
you.
call him Babyface Fruity Tea now.
Fruity tea. Does anybody Does anybody use that name?
I don't know. I don't think so. But does anyone want to?
I'm not sure I want that name.
So look, this is on TFB. I'll screen share. Shot 2021. I guess this is all going live or something, or virtual. The Cabot Apocalypse. The Fifth Horseman rides.
What?
So this is, how much is this gun?
Cabot.
If you missed your shot at purchasing Cabot's twin Meteorite 1911s, there's still hope for you to buy a high-end pistol from the Pennsylvania-based company. Today we're looking at the newly introduced Cabot Apocalypse. When the Apocalypse was first released, it sold out within 48 hours with lead times of 18 months. It's going to take a while to get your guns, but the company is graciously accepting orders for delivery in 2022. Okay. It looks good. It looks like, does it come with a knife and all this stuff? I like the EDC shot right here. I don't see the price yet on this.
Because they don't want to show it. If you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
Yep.
I'm trying to see. I want a Cabot Guns. I'm going to have a Cabot Guns. Oh, $7,495.
Awful.
That's not
It's
bad.
expensive,
Okay.
but it's
Yeah.
not. That's attainable for a person.
Yeah, it has a red dot on it, and it looks good. I think it looks good. Shout out to Cabot Guns. They've been on the show. We'll get them back on again. I'd like to have a Cabot Guns 1911 Babyface.
I got dry eyes. I don't know why my eyes are watering.
The next
Crying.
next time you go viral, Here's what you do.
Buy a Cabot gun.
Nice Rolex, nice Cabot guns, and
Listen,
then one
that
of the
Rolex-
custom. Wait, I can't. No, I can't. This is too much. Requesting too much now.
I
Yeah.
want the Rolly. That's what I'm looking for.
The nice custom, the Marfione custom Microtech. That's a nice
Oh.
combo.
I could do that. I could go for that.
Yeah.
A Cabot, a Rolex, and a Marfione custom. Woo! Marley may pull the credit card after that.
You lose your spending privileges.
Yeah.
7K. I don't know. Brick says
I do have a
7K.
knife coming tomorrow.
You have a what?
I did buy myself another used Microtech. It'll be here tomorrow.
Which one did you get?
A regular Troodon, not a combat Troodon.
Oh, okay.
It's a used Troodon. Boy, that was a good price. So
Yeah.
it'll be here tomorrow.
Night Train says for that kind of coin, I would opt for a Barrett.
But can you carry a Barrett on your hip?
That's a nice 1911. Come on now.
I have shot with Hank. We have shot a Cabot before. I've shot a Cabot.
What and
it is a fantastic piece of hardware.
Yep.
I'm a little too cheap to buy that myself, but it is a fantastic piece of hardware.
Yeah. Walter, were you there that day?
No.
Oh, okay. Marky Mark says Babyface is crying when he heard the price.
I know. $7,000. It makes my eyes tear up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a no on that, Walt?
for a 45 for a 1911.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you're a 1911 guy, it's the ultimate package.
It doesn't have any. I'd rather have the Rolex, to be honest with you. But that's just me. That's just me. I have a couple guns. So I know.
S-Man 7290 says, don't forget your custom Andrews leather holster.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. You have to have like a Gator holster to go with it here in Florida.
Yeah, or Stingray. I like Stingray. That's a nice.
Gator. We live in Florida.
But it has to be Gator.
Florida.
What did you get for your Python?
Python.
Oh, you got That's right. You got Python.
Python on the Python.
How do you like that?
It's good. I don't carry it all that often.
It's baby. It's baby now, right? You don't want to.
The gun isn't necessarily babied, but the holster it's a show piece. It's not something I'll just wear all the time.
So then you have to get one of those acrylic boxes with the lights.
Put it in.
And just put
you
the
guys
gun
gotta
in.
see
That would
what
be
we're
cool.
working on. The desk that used to be behind me. I don't know if you guys can even see that direction.
Yeah, it's all
not
you.
quite.
You're full camera now.
The desk that was behind me, we sold off on Sunday. So now there's space. It's a mess back here. You guys are going to have to bear with me. It's a disaster since we sold that desk. So now there's space right there that something has to go under that TV.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Mosin crate, one of the full Mosin crates that they packed, 10 or 20 in, down in the garage. That's going to be coming up here and making my new coffee table right there.
Oh, wait. So you
I haven't put glass in it yet, but I'm going to.
The smell of oil paper is strong with you.
Love it.
Babyface.
I
Yeah.
love it.
That's gonna be cool. Are you gonna do a video on that? Because that would be awesome.
Figure out how I want to do the glass. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do there, but I'm gonna glass top it, like cut some squares in it, glass top it, do some LED lights around the inside so it's lit up, and then I'm gonna go on a Mosin buying spree and see if I can find some deals on a couple of Mosins to throw in it to keep there. I do need a revolver. I need a Mosin, a Nagant revolver.
Nagant.
So I got to keep my eyes out because the prices on those things have been way.
You can always trade a Microtech for one. Come on.
Probably, you know what? I probably could, but the problem is I remember when those Nagant revolvers were $85, and I don't want to pay the kind of prices people are asking now.
Yeah. Let's see. Marky Mark wants to know if I would pick the Cabot or the Fat Tire mini bike. The Cabot.
You guys think too small. You got to live big. Both or nothing.
Oh, well, if I had to pick one, I would pick the Cabot guns. The Fat Tire mini bike is cool, but I mean,
the Fat Tire mini bike is a custom thing, so but it's not worth $7,000. So
There's
Yeah,
there's 1911s that cost way more than that. Dude Abide says the only 1911 worth 7K or more, in my honest opinion, had better have been designed, built, and owned personally by John M. Browning.
That thing better. That 1911 better charge up San Juan Hill or something, or was it Little Bighorn or something for $7,000? So or on the beach of Normandy or something. But
Remember, Walter, different strokes for different folks.
I get it. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
Yeah, I wouldn't be buying that.
I mean, it's not my thing, but hey,
$7,000, I would put that into something else. I'm not sure what, but it wouldn't be a cabin.
I'd spend $5,000 and get another semi-auto FG42 first generation model for $5,000. So.
Yeah, I think Richard was saying he would get a sub gun. S-Man7290 wants to know what they're asking for 1895 Nagant.
They're running about 3.
Yeah.
Around about 3.
300?
Yeah, 300, yeah.
Okay.
They used to, like I said, they used to be 90, they used to be 75, 95 with a holster and all that stuff, and now because of Barack Obama and Russian import stuff,
It's right up.
bless his heart, you can't bring that stuff in anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's bless his heart. We seem to forget about that too, and everybody says, "Oh, Obama didn't do anything."
Yeah,
Okay.
Russian imports died because of him.
Yeah, you can't get your Sega. You can't get your Sega rifle. You can't get your Sega shotguns. You can't get a regular old Sega 22, which is right back there behind me.
I didn't even
In
know
a
they made
box.
one of those.
That's the toggle one. Remember the toggle one? Do you see
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
You can't under Obama's ATF, the 7 and 6 got banned.
So bless his heart.
Let's see. S-Man7290 says Lax Ammo has 7.62 by 38 ammo for $28 a box in stock.
How many rounds in a box?
Yeah. And Kermit Loves Bacon says, Hank, why not get a Jesse James 1911 at that price? Because Jesse James is an asshole.
Yeah,
Why would I give him my money? The Cabot guys are cool, and there's a lot of machining and stuff like that goes into building those things. Jesse James is just, whatever. If you like it, if you like that kind of stuff, it's cool or whatever. But
It's
yeah,
cool
he's
or
the
whatever.
guy he's that guy that has like a sign in his shot show booth, "Don't touch my fucking stuff" or something.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like
So
whatever.
I don't think I'll be giving him my money.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think the Cabot guns. Look. All there's Cabot guns you can get for $3,500. There's expensive 1911s at $40,000. Huh?
You can buy an STI or something like that and spend that and buy 5, 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the prices of the shit? What are they? The 2011s, the for Keanu Reeves movie, the
John Wick.
John Wick 2011s. What those things are going for now? It's like $4,700 for one of those things.
Speaking of 1911s, just for anybody that doesn't know, the CMP is once again taking applications for the next round of.
Why? Why did you tell me this?
Because that's cheap.
No, I want one bad.
We're talking $800-900 versus $5,000, $7,000. Come on.
Walter, you got yours, right? Did I see
Yes,
that?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
And speaking of that, if the people who got it first time around can't reapply for this time around. But I do have a spouse, and I do have a father, and the enrollment is going from it started in early January and it's running all the way to March. So if you want any more details about that, go on the CMP website or CMP 1911, and you can get all the details. But yeah, they're available. They're going to be doing it. And if the people who applied the first time who didn't get one or their number wasn't picked, then they're still in the pile. So yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 1943, 1911. I'm happy as can be.
You're killing me. I'm going to put in one, right?
Yeah.
Unmarked, no import marks on it, none of that monkey business.
Yeah.
I even dropped the mag in the dirt that day. You remember that?
Yes, I do remember that. Wait, was your 1911 the thing that Babyface shot first?
I dropped the gun in the dirt.
Oh, okay. We're bringing up controversies.
Did you have to? It was all paper, right? You have to go through and fill out the paper stuff.
Yeah, you have to be a member of an organization that they recognize.
Yep, I do that.
Like Florida shooters, it's like $20 a year.
Yep.
You got to do notarize the form, and there's a few things you do. It's not real hard to do. So, and they conduct 2 background checks on you in the whole process. But yeah, if somebody wants a historical type gun, and right away that 1911, you can
Probably sell it.
Yeah, right away. So,
I mean, you know what? I don't know that I would want to, right? Just because of the soul that has gone into those. Couple of things. Night Train says, are those CMP 1911s coming from the Philippines?
No.
These are ones that have been U.S. stock.
Okay.
So mine has been reparkerized, and I mean they've all the 1911s. If you're expecting to get some original one from 1911, you're not going to get that. Those guns, if any, would end up on the CMP's auction site, just like the rarer Garands end up on the auction site. But these are an issue gun that's been overhauled probably who knows how many times, and just sitting in the government warehouse someplace. So, yeah. It comes in a really nice plastic case. These guys have seen it.
Yeah.
It was $9 bills, but
That's not expensive for an original Colt 1911.
oh, go to a gun show and look.
So a couple of things here. I would ask, can you do anything to that, or do you just leave that the way that it is? You don't mess with it. You leave the patina.
Let's
I'm just
just move
curious.
along. Let's just move along. We don't even talk.
On mine, for example, the little I forget the technical name for it. I call it backstrap. It wasn't parkerized, but it's an earlier style backstrap. I'm not touching it. I could parkerize it and make it look the same, but I'm leaving it like it is. I bought an M1 Garand, my first Garand I got from the CMP, and when I bought a rack grade gun, and the rack grade was the lowest price, and it was like $400 and something, right?
Yep.
And when I got it, I opened the box up, and I'm like, the finish was kind of this, and the stock wasn't real good. And then I ran the serial number on it. It had a 6-digit serial number, and it was made in December 1941. And I'm like, nope, that girl keeps her original finish. We're not gonna, because that's December, Pearl Harbor. After that, they ramped up production, and it went almost immediately into 7-digit and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So, serial numbers. So, yeah, she's a good old girl. She runs. So.
Len Holt says, what is the best manufacturer to get a CMP 1911?
Colt. If you can get yourself a Remington Rand, those are.
Well, yeah, if you end up with a Remington Rand or something like that, mine is just a plain old Colt. So.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a Colt. My 70 series Colt will feed anything I put through it, because it's loosey goosey.
Yeah, I mean, though my CMP 1911 ran better with the commercial magazines than it did with the one that came with it, but I'm happy. I was happy with it. I'd do it again if I could apply again. I'd be filling out the paperwork and sending it in again.
I'm gonna apply for one. I need to get. I was so jealous when Walters came in that I will totally get it. What'd you got a phone call and then it showed up like a month later?
They call you and tell you, Mr. Keller, we got your pulled your number, whatever. This is what we have available. They had 3 different grades. All they had was the middle and top. I took the middle, and give them some way to pay for it, and rock and roll.
Yeah, pretty easy doing that. I'm gonna be signing up for it. Thank you for reminding me.
Appalachian Gunrunner says, I want a Remington Rand 1911 so bad, but the last one I looked at was mismatch, and I couldn't convince myself to spend the coin.
Yeah.
What is the deal? Can you guys tell me about the Remington Rand 1911? What's the thing about that?
Just a lesser made brand of a Remington Rand was a typewriter company, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Remington Rand. So they just didn't make as many of those as, say, Colt or there's a bunch of different manufacturers. So yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get one of those, but like I said, I'm happy with mine. After I did a little research about it and looked at things, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You never know where this gun. It could have been in Normandy, could have been Iwo Jima, could have never left the country, but it's cool. Yeah.
I'm looking at some pictures here of the Remington Rand. I don't know.
It's just in 1911. There's nothing different.
Just like a regular 1911.
It's like buying a Winchester versus a Harrington and Richardson's
right M1 Garand.
M1 Garand. It's just a different company, They made fewer of them, so they have a little higher demand.
Okay,
So,
and the price is like 1,300 to 1,800, kind of.
yeah, sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, one of my friends' fathers, he put in for the CMP gun, and they called him, and he put it in really late, and he got called really early. And once they told him how much it was, he was thinking it was going to be like $400 or something.
Oh no!
He told them no. He didn't want it. I said, you should have said yes.
Yeah, someone would. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way it goes. Because he remembers when they were $400 or less, and it's like, you look in the old magazines from the '60s, early '60s, you'll see an M1 pistol in there for like $45 or something. It's like, so if you're used to that thought process, like my dad and some other people, it's like hard to spend $900 for it. So,
I think it's like the dudes who remember when AKs was $75.
That is a story that never happened. There was never $75. Hey, brand new Mac 90s, no, and there was no used guns because they're all machine guns. There was $175 guns. I bought $175 guns, but I never saw $75 SKSs for $49 used ones. Yes, and but not a $75. AK.
When did you buy a 175 AK?
That was early '90s.
Was that the Chinese?
Yes.
Norinco?
Yes. Well, let's just say this: all the Chinese guns are all Norinco.
Okay.
They're all made by the same company, which is the Chinese run. There was even some guns brought in that had the extra hole in it for the receiver, and the Chinese just put a rivet in it.
Yeah. And then they're still out there, by the way.
I had some of those.
Did they come collect?
And then I sold them to people, and then I got a letter from ATF. So then I sent everybody a certified letter, and some people said, "I don't have it anymore."
Yep.
And some of those people, I bought another SKS. I couldn't get them in AK because it wasn't around, so I got them a MagFed SKS or something. So, but I wasn't getting the gun back.
I like one of those SKSD.
Oh, what's that?
The SKSD, the MagFed. I would love to have one of those.
Yep. I have one.
Yeah.
Sure you do.
I'm going through tremendous brain freeze right now from that drink.
Yeah.
You get the little things out of the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Massive headache right behind my eye right now. S-Man7290 says, is CZ buying Colt?
Oh, rumor is that they may. I don't know if we haven't heard anything.
That'll be good for Colt.
That would be good. Yeah, a company that can actually run them.
Got to get rid of that FUD leadership stuff, and you got to get a company that's interested in making new things. Colt, what has Colt made that's new? Ever. Ever. They haven't made anything new.
I mean, since an AR-15, you say? After
1962 or 4. I mean, Colt Pythons and all that stuff, they've revived that, but what have they made new? They've tried different automatic handguns and they were terrible designs.
Colt
2000.
Colt 2000.
I want one. Actually, I want one just to have one.
Yeah, I would like to have one.
Let me look this up. Colt 2000.
Was
it polymer?
Yes.
It
was polymer?
But instead of designing something new, that's like taking your R8 and deciding you're going to make it into a 4-wheel drive. You just add 4-wheel drive underneath it. You didn't make a new 4-wheel drive.
This looks ugly.
So they just took a 1911 and kind of redid the lower and gave it a couple features, newer features, but it still looks like a freaking mixture of a 1911 and something else. So,
yeah, except polymer.
Yeah, Colt. Yeah. So I mean, I think it'll be good for them. Well, and aside from that fact, CZ wants to have the manufacturing capability. I think that's what.
I mean, do they really get the IP? That's what I'll be interested in knowing.
And if they don't get the intellectual property, there's nothing to get.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the name.
Well, you want the brand. That's the intellectual property.
Yeah.
Well, brand versus IP. I don't know that they've made anything new to even warrant an IP.
Yeah. What do you don't need any AR-15
Oh,
designs.
there's no patents or anything like that on anything.
Maybe, but not that many.
There isn't anything on that. What is there? It's been out for 60 years.
Mhm.
I mean, there could be some stuff with the M4. Remember that a few years ago, Colt was suing companies because they said that they owned the M4 design, and the court said, "Yet."
Yeah.
So that was another thing. They don't own that.
What if they
style.
have some cool designs out there that never actually came out? Let's say, I don't know, some bullpups or something.
They played with lots of things, including the polymer lower and all that stuff, but
They don't have that.
no.
They don't have that.
Reed Knight has all the prototypes.
Yes, Reed Knight's got
Oh,
all the
okay,
good
yeah,
stuff.
that's right. Yeah, we talked about that
All
before.
the cool crap is already gone. It's been been stripped out of the warehouse and sent to Reed Knight.
But no, I mean, I think that would be and I don't care about the foreign ownership junk and all that garbage.
CZ's a good company.
Yeah, you need something to revitalize the brand. So
Oh, look at that! You guys see Liberty Cans put out a new website today?
Liberty Cans? No.
Liberty Suppressors put out a new website, and it looks good, very good. Whoever did their web design did.
They updated all their.
Yeah. Yep.
my
Let's go. So if we go,
LibertyCans.net.
if we go to
why did my
libertycans.net.
screen on my go black?
Boom. I'm not
Let's
sure.
try it.
Let's see what we see when we see it. Boom. Oh, fancy.
It's a nice looking website.
You can, and it has reviews right there. That's cool.
There it is. Okay.
Silencers, new Gatling canister. Boom. this Gatling suppressor is so awesome. It's so
The only
awesome.
problem is you got to get the Colt gun. You got to get the Gatling gun first.
Yeah, I know someone who has one of those. And we know him, Trey.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually I will be on this list of videos and reviews. Hopefully.
S-Man 7290. I have one of those KE Arms lowers, the polymer lowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't like that kind of thing, then don't buy it expecting some miracle and rainbows and unicorns to pop up and change your mind. But it works fine.
One came in from Barnauls for me to do some stuff with it.
Yeah.
So it's just the lower part. I was trying to figure out what to do. I spoke to someone because I was like, oh, maybe I should get a polymer upper or something. Someone told me, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Put a metal upper on there. So, but we'll do something cool with it and share that with you guys. Appalachian Gunrunner says all CZ has to do is sell original Colt LE 6920s again, and then make bank. Colt is just too stupid to actually make what people ask.
What's the triangle handguard guns you're talking about?
No, the LE 6920s are the
a lot of guys
Colt
use that in
police.
service, or in the Army. A lot of guys I know use that when they were in the Army.
That is
and stuff like
that is your basic Colt M4 with a quad rail, I think. But the problem was they had them. No, that didn't even have the quad rail. They had the plastic handguards. Yeah, basic M4. But they want like $1,200.
Yeah, it's not competitive. It's not competitive.
No.
And yeah, and the only thing you're buying is that logo.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And is it going to run any better? I don't think so. Oh.
Let's see. Dude Abide says, is there one Lot Loud vlog of over 700 episodes where Hank does not mention a bullpup? Seriously, I doubt it.
Somebody's got to go find out. I doubt it.
No. You'll probably find me mentioning a bullpup and all-wheel drive.
Did you did you guys get your shirts in the mail yet, or am I the only cool kid here?
What
Yeah,
shirts?
what about that?
What shirts? What are we talking about? Shirts?
I didn't get, you didn't see the picture yet?
No. What kind of shirts?
No, yeah.
Oh wait, is
I
this
got
on
that.
BFP's
on
IG?
Instagram.
I've been.
Oh.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
rocking that
okay.
tomorrow, I think.
What shirt is this? What are we talking about here?
BOP.
That is
BOP.
yeah, BOP Brownells sent those out.
Let's see. Let's share this here.
I always I
We'll
noticed,
work for ammo.
Yeah. I always notice that I
that's
get
funny.
the packages like a day or two before you guys. Walter, I think last time you got yours like the day after I did.
Oh, okay, so maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a nice picture of buckshot there. Is that from your new camera?
New camera,
Okay,
everybody.
yeah. You got to tell us about this new camera
Yeah,
before we get out of here.
That
Yeah.
camera looks old school. So
It is. It looks it. It's not. It's a mirrorless Canon. The lens is what makes it look old school because it's a pancake lens.
right.
But otherwise, it's a mirrorless body. It's a Canon M6 Mark II. There you go.
So that
Very
that
nice.
screen flips down.
Flips down and up like your M5. It's very similar to your M5.
What
So it
flips up
doesn't
and down?
flip.
The screen.
It doesn't flip out. Yeah, it'll flip down.
So he
you
could
see all-
So
selfie.
you can see when. Yeah.
or selfie mode.
Oh.
Cool.
So how many Walther bucks do those things cost?
This body without the lenses was $8.5 Walther bucks. It's not bad.
No, it's funny about camera design. Do you remember when the digital cameras all of a sudden started to get real small?
Yeah.
And people were like, "That's not a camera.
Yeah.
They can't hold it. You can't hold it like a normal camera when it's this big."
Yep.
You know.
So
So,
point and
so they
shoot's
went
not
back to old stuff. See, that looks like a film camera.
It does. It does. It has the look of an old film camera. The nice thing on the new M6 that for video it's not a huge importance, but for stills photography is it has two wheels on top. So you can change your f-stop and your shutter speed at the same time without having to go through menus. Big deal.
Oh, yeah.
It has the new thing here is it has
That's-
to
that's
select.
That's funny you mentioned the adjustment. That's how the old cameras worked.
Exactly. No,
You could do all that right up on top here. You didn't have to.
The M cameras, the new mirrorless cameras have gone like my M50, wherever it is, doesn't you have to go through the menus to adjust everything, and it's a pain in the rear. Where this one now has just about everything I need on the exterior for me to get like quick.
Yeah, because you can
shots.
adjust it on the fly then.
Yes. Yep. But the big thing, one of the big reasons I upgraded is this now does in 1080p it'll do 120 frames. So the slow-mos that I've been doing for videos were 720, and you could tell that there was a loss of quality. This now does 1080 120. So it should look, the slow-mo shots should look a lot better. Just overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I got it. So
Yeah, I'm
So
looking at the.
when we shoot that.
Go ahead, Walt.
I was gonna say when we shoot that STG 44,
we can do 120.
I want to see the sparks coming out of the.
Yep.
the chamber.
We can do 120 1080p. So
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats of it look good. I'm looking at.
it's got what I want.
So it looks like there's two colors, I guess, available.
The silver, I think the silver's ugly, so I ended up
Okay.
going with the black one.
Yeah, black is, and you're gonna be handling it.
Yeah, black's
you
gonna
know.
be better.
Black's it. Yeah,
Oh, the
blacked out.
silver. Well, it's not. The whole thing's not silver. It's just the top part.
It's just the
It's
top.
kind of old
yeah.
school.
Yes, it does. It looks very old.
Yeah, that does look old school. Like that with the same pancake lens.
But no, and then today we went out and picked up a. What am I saying? That M50 somewhere around here. I'm staring at it. It's correct. It's directly in front of me.
Yeah.
We went out and picked up this pancake lens. This is the mirrorless 22mm f2. Not horribly expensive. It was only $250, which for lenses, anybody that isn't aware is a good deal on a lens. That picture that Marley took of me with the shirt, and the picture from Buckshot is with this.
So that gives you what, like a more
depth of field and a little bit further back, where it would be about this same from. I'm sitting arm's length from the camera, like that's literally arm's length.
Mm-hmm.
If I switch that lens on, it would just have a better depth of field and it would be a lot brighter than what. This
okay,
lens
it'll be
does.
a lot blurrier. You'll get that bokeh or whatever you
Yep.
want in the background. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. That's
No,
cool.
I think it's gonna be good. I've wanted a secondary camera to do. One, I want to start doing a little bit of vlogging, talking politics and gun news.
Oh, remember when you were making fun of me? Oh, yeah, this is.
The second.
Remember
thing,
that, Walter?
I
When
like
did
the,
you get a van?
I like the car
I'll
vlog
tell
that
you.
we did that one time. It was
Yeah.
really good.
The which one? Oh, the
They
car
got
one?
a used U-Haul truck. That's right. A used
Yeah.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
So that I wanted to do that, and then the other thing is I want to have shots of the targets getting hit, because right now it's just me. I have one camera, so it's just me shooting or looking at the gun or looking at. So I wanted to have a secondary where you can take video of like the target actually getting hit to roll in some B-roll and.
Yeah,
Make
I mean,
the
I
shoot
think
get
it's cool
feel.
because you could set up a camera that's looking at you a little bit off like, I don't know, maybe 30, 45 degrees. And then you can have one looking over your shoulder, and you could just roll through your whole thing. And then when you're it's going to add a little bit more to the editing, but
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's MP5 in slow motion. Just wait when the full auto packs come back up again. We'll try that.
I saw someone say that. Who was that said the MP5 in slow motion?
Appalachian Gun Runner said MP5 in slow motion. But no, it's
he's gonna slow motion everything in the beginning. Don't worry about it.
Listen, the next thing I want, if I can ever get the money together, is that Kronos f1.4, the slow mo camera.
Safety Harbor Firearms needs one of those, babyface. Come on now.
I feel like
for testing purposes. Yeah, Walt. Seriously.
It's only like 25 or 3,000. It's not super expensive.
Yeah, Walt. I mean, come on now. You could do some nice slow motion of those new the new CNC machines you got over there at the shop. Yeah.
I can do that by just going
on the phone. Yeah, I have to see what this iPhone 12 does video-wise over.
Yeah.
I'll see. I'll get a thing. But I like how now Babyface is gonna be like selfieing it, because he always gets mad at us. Like, oh yeah, we're doing our thing. He likes to be just, I got this. Just stay over there. Don't talk.
Stationary. I'm good at the stationary.
I'm doing my thing. But it'll be nice to see it flip up a little bit. I think that'll be cool.
You got to put that camera right down by that 1 gallon can of nacho cheese sauce as we shoot it.
I need to put it behind a glass barrier then.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I put my phone close to the ketchup, and there was ketchup on it. Well, I tried to. Yeah, that was everywhere.
So if anybody wants to look it up, anybody wants to look it up, it's the Canon M6 Mark II. That's what I picked up.
Right. Okay. Listen, we're over the 9 o'clock hour. We spent the whole show talking about your Canon camera.
I just constant.
Yeah,
couldn't get away from it.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I actually would like to get my hands on that and see, like, what some of the differences. Because I had the M5. I don't know if I have the
pick it up tomorrow. You're welcome to take it for a test run. Because I'm not going to use it until I do a video, anyways.
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to come over there. I told you the mobile studio will be over at your house.
Yep. Come test out.
I'm gonna get that freaking ice cream truck music.
Oh man, you want to hear the other thing that this is something only like a super adultish of me. We paid for a lawn care guy this morning. Finally, every 2 weeks he's gonna come out.
Okay.
An hour and a half, blew all the leaves off, cut the grass, trimmed that, like $45, and an hour and a half, and he was done. Oh my
And how
God.
much did Buckshot bark at him?
A lot. He tried to go for the windows, but fuck. I was like, an hour and a half. I'm not gonna $45 for that. There's no way I could do it in that amount of time for that kind of money. Let that guy do it. He's got the pro equipment.
Yeah, absolutely. You're employing an American.
Oh yeah,
supporting trickle down. It's trickle down is what it's called.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, listen, let's wrap it up here. We're at the 9 o'clock hour. Like I said, we're going to do Monday this week, Tuesday. I don't think I'm doing Wednesday, right, Lola? Because I'm getting on the road. Yeah, so just today and actually tomorrow. I don't even know who's coming on tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Maybe Walter. Make Walter do WD. I don't know.
I got mini bikes to work on.
He's got mini bikes. We'll figure it out for tomorrow. But let's go to these guys. Babyface P, how can the folks keep up with you?
YouTube.com/babyfaceP or on Instagram, baby_faceP.
Yeah. And, go check it out, man. I think that you will find some good stuff. Maybe you guys can get another video to go viral.
I got ideas. Don't worry. I got ideas.
We can get that popping. Okay, Walt, how can the folks keep up with your shenanigans and your new Fat Boy, mini bike build that you're going to be doing? Fat Boy Cafe Racer.
I like that design. I really do. I mean, that's a cool design.
Mm-hmm.
If I show you some other ones, you'll like those even more. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Safety Hour Firearms, safetyhourfirearms.com. Mm-hmm. And then there's
Dirtfoot Racing.
Dirtfoot Racing, and which is on this all the majors, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I just posted some video from the riding yesterday on YouTube, so if you want to check that out. And the right in the beginning is my son going around first, and then there's a couple shots of me going to one corner. Anyways, self-promotion there. Mm-hmm. And then there's stenparts.com, Stem Parts has been rocking since the checks hit people's hands.
Really?
Really?
Rockin' and rolling. baby.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah,
I mean,
you don't
it
even really
happened
talk
last
about
time,
stem
too.
parts too much. We don't ever get
No.
into stem parts. Yeah,
Well, we have.
a little bit.
Anyways,
I would like to
it's been
steal
rocking.
some of the credit, but I can't because we don't do enough stuff
Yeah,
with regards to
that's,
stem parts.
just me having enough foresight way back when to say I can do that.
So it's
So
rocking,
anyway-
and you didn't have to go to the creek, huh?
I didn't have to go to the creek.
Oh, interesting.
I had an election. Or we had an election.
Yeah, of course. It's-
Somebody handed $600 checks.
yeah, you might be seeing some stem parts in the revolution.
Oh,
Yeah?
I think, the creek is coming up in April.
Yep.
It's supposed to be going on. I have a feeling it's going to be a freaking madhouse.
I'm going with you. We're
Because-
going to broadcast from there.
Live from. You have to do it kind of incognito because they're not really press friendly, to be honest with you. So
Oh,
Are they
because
really?
the press hasn't been real friendly to them in the
Oh,
past. So.
yeah, that's where it's
Now the
from.
Japanese press is wonderful to them, but
Really?
they've been there a few times. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh.
The foreign press,
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
But Amerikanskis, are typical
Japs love their
Americans.
guns, man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
but anyways, that didn't stop Tyven.
Tyven didn't get in trouble rolling
No,
footage?
I thought. No, he didn't. He was just. There are people there. You just have to be cool about it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, but anyways, I have the feeling the creek is going to be a kick-ass because people have been deprived for a whole year and plus. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Might
It's
be
going to be the
insane.
year to go.
Yeah. Or no one's going to want to shoot any ammo.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm talking about the vendor aspect.
Oh, vendors? Oh, for sure. Yeah,
People
yeah.
are going to be desperate to buy and
Oh,
sell.
they're going to be
They want that.
jonesing, man. They're going to
Yeah.
be like,
Walter,
You also-
I'm going to come just to be your bodyguard. Secure,
you can sign autographs. That's
yeah, secure the big rolls, of cash, I'll do that, yeah. Yeah, we'll sell peanuts.
Tell anybody. Be quiet now, okay?
All right, wait, hold on. S-Man7290 says, does stem parts have semi-auto tubes or kits? Do I
No,
need to-
I've never done that, and the reason why I've never done it because there's lots of different designs for that, and if I sell one, then it might not work with the parts you get. To be quite honest with you, I've given it thought a couple times of building the whole semi-auto gun, and if I did, it'd be a hammer-fired thing, and it'd be all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, I don't sell semi-auto stuff, only full auto stuff.
Maybe we'll call it the. I don't know. Let's see if we can call
Now
it
you
the
can
name.
use the
We could
barrels
call it
and
the
the
Hank.
trunnions.
We could call it the Hank.
You can use some of the parts on a semi-auto build, but I don't build I don't sell the tubes for a semi. So
Yeah. All right, listen. Everyone stay right there. Keep smashing the thumbs ups and all that. We will be back tomorrow. I'm going to roll in the end right now. There we go. Boom. Make sure to subscribe to the channel here. Sub up. And then also hit those thumbs ups. Leave your comments and all that kind of stuff. We appreciate you watching, listening. We're going to rip out the audio from this and throw it up on iTunes and all the other places you guys get your audio podcasts. Make sure you check out hankstrange.com. And, of course, look into TUSC because that's going to become very necessary very shortly. And, Walter, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Okay. Who wants the last word? What is it?
I don't have one tonight. It's weird.
Yeah.
Keep your powder dry.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for all the pardons and executive orders.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You
that's gonna be-
requested for your local Republican. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. We will see. We're out of here. Peace.
It might take a donation to get a pardon. You know what I mean?
It might. A little something. We're out. Peace.